Get a camera in. Test 1, 2. I'm sorry it's not full screen because my camera likes to drop in. Never go, stay up straight, not waking up. I just know it doesn't wake up when it goes up. Like, it don't want to stop a little bit. Test 1, 2. All good. It don't want to stop a little bit. There we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our 2K basketball game. It's been a little minute. We canceled the 2000 All-Stars LeBron James on Christmas Day because we took a day off because we want to enjoy our families for Christmas Day. So just wanted to let you know. Got the invitations in, so I'm going to set the timer for 3 minutes. Once everybody else joins, we'll get ready to play the national anthem like we always do. So it's VARSITY will always do play the national anthem. And then only if we begin the game, once get the game's paused, like all of them, like JV, whatever, on like I do all the time. We're gonna give y'all 3 minutes. Once everybody joins in, we'll get ready. I know sometimes they can't see, but making sure all in. I think we're ready. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our ninth in the 2K's boys basketball game. Number 1, our varsity Pacers play against Los Angeles Clippers. And after that, we have a second game, 2000 All-Star LeBron James. We want to host it from recorded with our missions from President of Joy Hoy. And we want to host it the host of Carol Jones from the principal and all the students from from Carterville High School, from Carterville Raiders. And we want to host it for everybody who welcome to join us. If you can please stand, remove your hats, so we get ready for a short prayer before we get ready for playing the national anthem. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for tonight's game. Thank you for Christmas break, and thank you for our family for Christmas. We want to pray for people whoever is sick it is. We want to pray for them to make them feel better. We ask God for all the family and friends, whoever is having a hard time suffering. We can pray for them anytime. We thank you, God, for my mom. We thank God for me as Jacob Stripper to make us feel better, and pray for all the friends and the family and teachers, everything we have and can do, and pray for this earth. We want to ask God for the boys basketball team from my high school of Carterville Raiders to support any team to get ready for their game on January the 3rd. We want to ask God for everything. We all make mistakes. We want to pray for New Year's is coming as 2025. Pray for normal bad things, and we want to pray for do good things of all 2025 of the year is coming up. We ask you through Jesus' name, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Thank you for my patience. That was the good timing. See, everything's all good here. That's all for the announcements. Let's enjoy this night.
NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's the Los Angeles Clippers facing the Indiana Pacers. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Paul out there with Maggette. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Elton Brand. And it's McAdoo in at the small forward. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Chris Paul, very much one of the best and most talented point guards in the league. A really poised floor leader who always is talking and is really an excellent leader, too. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Now here's Brand. Here's McAdoo. Outside, Griffin. It's good.
And shaking off the D like it isn't even there. Griffin's inside game is so advanced.
Here's Stevenson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Brand.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
All free throws good from Lance Stevenson. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And here is Paul. And the call will be against George Hill. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
On defense, Indiana. Outside, Griffin.
You know, the thing about Hibbert, he has the size to affect shots, even without lifting very far off the ground. When you're 7'2", with long arms, you can do that.
They get it back. And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. That's his first foul. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Grant, Hibbert with the block.
And the art of verticality, I mean, Hibbert able to contest shots without breaking the invisible plane between he and the offensive player. As a matter of fact, he may be the very best in the league at doing that.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense with no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here is McGetty. Grant. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
One of the great athletes in the league, and there are a bunch of them, but he's at the top of the list. Ferocity on that throwdown from Paul George.
Ball looking over the floor. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Turner. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Clippers trail by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, look, here's what the Clippers head coach had to say earlier. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Now here's Paul. And Hibbert with the block. Stevenson inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Corey McGetty. Stevenson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And Griffin slams it in.
But the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
And the basket by Stevenson.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The Clippers trail by 6. Here's Paul on the pass to Griffin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Hill.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When Lance Stevenson is focused, he's very dangerous, has a ton of talent, good, strong physical body, athletic, versatile. He does a lot of good things out there.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Elton Brand. Ball against Hill. Ball passes to McGetty. Here's McAdoo. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
McAdoo, a talented scorer on the block now. I mean, he knows exactly how to get the position he wants to score down there.
And it's Stevenson missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Yep, that one goes.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Griffin sends it back.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop. It's a tie ball game.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Now here's Turner, and Jordan sends it back.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Pacers trail by 3. Here's Hill. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Shoots it. The rebound by Turner. On offense, here are the Pacers. And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
Amazing athleticism from George. I mean, sprinting towards the bucket and getting there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Getting outside. Griffin down low. Defended by George. George against Griffin, but they'll get another chance. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and Griffin slams it in.
Yes, he does, Kevin. Love seeing Griffin finish with power at the rim. Awesome at throwing it down when he's in this deep.
And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Blake Griffin getting it done for Los Angeles. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Pacers, they've got Paul George, and Stevenson is out there with George Hill. Then it's Turner, and it's Hibbert in at the 5. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you.
Taking advantage of that length inside, George has the size and touch to score with ease from there.
Good. Nixon's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Elton Brand's checked in for Jordan. The Pacers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Marquetti against Stevenson. Oh, Griffin in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Oh, that was terrific!
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Got a piece of it. Nixon. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Brand comes to help. Here's Stevenson. He can't get it to go. Nice tee from McGetty. Here's Nixon, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Yeah, they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead. And you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Here's George. He's got 8. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 5 assists tonight.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And Griffin with the layup. Griffin's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And the basket by Stevenson. And the Clippers have possession. Here's Nixon. He's got 11. To the paint. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Stevenson against Spaghetti. Down low. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. In a moment here, take a look at some of the hustle stats for Indiana.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
Asked him again. 6 on the shot clock. And nothing is falling for him right now. Stevenson tries in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Los Angeles. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be Lance Stevenson.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, every year it seems like Williams draws more fouls per minute. Man, he's a very savvy offensive talent.
Indiana leading. Stevenson left side. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. 1:11 left here in the second. And it's George finishing it off.
Boy, George has major hop. And this guy just gets up big time for these throwdowns.
Here's McAdoo. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Stevenson. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter, Greg, and they're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is.
And the shot goes in.
Room service assist from Paul. Can't put the ball in a better spot. His vision, outstanding.
Williams comes with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here is Indiana. The Clippers trail. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The feed now to Brand. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Here's Stevenson, and it's Stevenson finishing it off. He talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Nine seconds left to play here in the half. Outside Turner. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers out in front, up by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. And Kenny, what do you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense. Called some high percentage plays. Even when the defense divides different looks, they always seem to have the answer.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Lance Stevenson.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing slowed him down.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Griffin is out there with Elton Brand. And it's Chris Paul. Then it's Spaghetti. And it's McAdoo in at the 3 spot. Turner. Brand trying to free himself up. The shot by Turner, no good. Ball against Hill. And Griffin slams it in. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Stevenson, and the rejection by Brand. To the middle, stolen by George. Here's Hill. Lays it up off the glass. Hill's got 9.
I think that's why Hill's teammates really like him. I mean, he gets to the hoop rapidly and really does it in a simple-looking fashion.
Count it. 9 points for Chris Paul.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Brand comes to help. Stolen by McGetty. It's tipped. Inside. And it's Brand with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Heyman comes in for Elton Brand. And it's Harper in for McAdoo. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And George, here we go. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got his 9th assist in the game now. The Clippers in the lead. To the inside. Griffin. No good that time. Great tee that time from Hibbert. Griffin on the double team. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kamen. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
Good on both. Now Harper. Down low. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
An unreal performance by Griffin. Locked in. They just have not come up with a scheme to contain him.
Griffin with the steal. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a switch here. Walton's checked in. Hill against Paul. Outside Harper. Looks for Kamen. Gets it to him. Great tee that time from Hibbert.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Harper. Gets a hand on it. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Harper's got his first basket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
It's a tight one. Neither team really able to create any separation.
We've been going back and forth, partner. It's been really, really tight so far.
On the wing hill, defended by Paul. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And every single season, Paul George has kicked his game up another level. I think he's a premier two-way forward who gets it done at both ends.
Freeze checked in for the Clippers.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Harper the pass to Free. Inside, and Walton throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And I enjoy watching Harper as he fends off the contact. Awesome at just finding those little cracks in the defense and exploiting. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that ball?
Well, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And it's Turner off the drive, and it's slammed in by Turner.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Hill finds Turner. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
But they recover it. And finished off by Kaman.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's Maggette. And he hits it to tie the game up. Maggette's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's 18 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Stevenson. Count that bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside Harper for the lead. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Clippers lead by 1. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so here is Indiana. They've got Roy Hibbert. Turner is out there with Paul George. Then there's Hill. And it's Stevenson in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Free. Passes it to Williams. Wing shot on the way. That one wide left.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing. But they don't want to chance that again.
Count it, good. And it's 6 points for Evan Turner.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Hill, no good. The Clippers trail. To the paint, here's Brand, and it's Brand with the jam.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Here's Hibbert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The sheer size of Hibbert helping him draw the foul. Let's see if he can cash in at the line now.
Hibbert hits them both. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Feeds it to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Always a threat to score. Williams draws defensive attention. I mean, that allows him to set up his teammates.
And so here is Indiana. They trail by one.
Oh!
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And the Pacers call time here. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Checked in for the Pacers. Solomon Hill comes in for Hill. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And George with the stuff.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to McAdoo. Over Hill. Here's Brand. The pass to McAdoo. Another shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And it has to be said, McAdoo, one of the best shooting bigs ever. Shooting better than 50% from the field for entire seasons is routine for him.
Ball checked in for Lou Williams. Pacers trail by 3. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Now the dish to McAdoo. Pass to Griffin. Over Turner. That one rolling around and rims out. Hill against Griffin. A three-pointer, no good. Clippers leading by 3. To the middle. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, I love the pass-first nature of Paul's game. So good at setting up his teammates and endearing himself to them because of it.
George, no good. So it's the Clippers now. Griffin goes in, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Nixon. Here's Brand. And the layup is good. And it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this season.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're leading by 9. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
3 on 3. It's going by Hill. Stevenson inside the three-point line. Up the line by Indiana. Goes back up. And another shot. Missed it, even after all those chances. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 11. Griffin tries again, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on George.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Outside Williams. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now here's Paul. Passes to Griffin. It's good. Griffin's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul with the buckets.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. That one a little long. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 16-point game. 3 against Stevenson. Here's Williams. Again, Los Angeles.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Turner with it. Misses the shot. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look.
All right, since we lost, we're going to the next one. Oh, here it is. New York. Have we ever done New York? We haven't, so we should do that and see. We play against the New York Knicks. This one should have been for Christmas. Well, Christmas already been over.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the 2000s team. So the New York starting five. We've got Bradley. Barnett is out there at Frazier. Then it's Lucas, and it's DeBusschere in at the power forward. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Kobe, and he drops in the way up off the glass. Bryant's got the opening bucket of the night here for the 2000s team. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, New York's head coach and I were able to chat. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. Here is Bryant, following the score by Walt Frazier.
And that's the unselfish play of Tim Duncan. Without much effort, he finds his open teammate for a good look and the bucket.
Kobe against Barnett. Frazier outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to DeBusschere. Clyde Frazier setting him up with that beautiful pass. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Ryan in the post. Barnett covering. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jerry Lucas.
Tim Duncan knows a thing or two and how to draw fouls right there, doing some damage. The big fundamental still getting it done.
That one misses. DeBusschere pulls down the board. Frazier against Iverson. A second chance effort. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And it's an amazing thing about Lucas. You know, he's not that big. He doesn't have the great athleticism, but he is clearly one of the best rebounders in the game.
And the dunk by Kobe.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. DeBusschere against Duncan. Pass to Barnett. Now here's Frazier. He's covered closely. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Lucas. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. The 2000s team with the ball. Trailing by 2. Kobe can't hit.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
O'Neal. That shot missing. Great D that time from Lucas. To the paint. Here's DeBusschere. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And guys, it's really amazing the effect DeBusschere has on this team, especially on the defensive end. He's smart, he's cagey, and incredibly tough.
Here's Bryant, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Barnett against Kobe. Now here's Lucas. He started closely. Nice D from Duncan.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here is Lucas, following the bucket by the 2000s team. Back to Frazier. And stolen by LeBron. Goes up. And James throws it down.
Well, LeBron makes a million decisions a moment out there on the floor. That time, another good one.
And it's Frazier with the ball for New York. It's a three-point game. Inside, here's Lucas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Shaq.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Both free throws good from Lucas.
And just a soft-spoken guy. Lucas really lets his production do the talking, whether it be shooting, passing, or rebounding. The guy is the complete package.
Kobe misses. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 1. To the inside. And Lucas slams it in.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And Bryant just plays without fear. In fact, he's constantly looking to score through the contact.
And New York making a change here. Reed's checked in. Barnett against Kobe. Now, here is Reed. Guarded closely. Shaq with some nice D. The drive by James, and LeBron throws it down.
What a burst of speed. LeBron turning on the Jets, getting past the D, and the big hammer.
The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Free throw good, Frazier. And Frazier drops them both.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control. And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good. Pass to Bradley. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer on the way.
Well, LeBron using his big mitts there comes in handy on defense, getting up there to spike that one away.
And the dunk by James.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And that one, good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. We'll get right back to the action when we return. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you think, guys, about the 2000s team here so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for the 2000s team, LeBron James is out there with Duncan. And there's Bryant, then it's Iverson, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery, those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Reed against Shaquille O'Neal. Shoots from the elbow. It's good, and the 2000s team lead is cut down now to just 4 points at the basket from Reed. Shot from the wing. Bryant's shot is off.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Knicks trail by 4. Monroe outside. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. New York moving the ball around. Here's Reed. Here's to Busher. Nice hit again. And he lays it up and in. To Busher's got 5 points so far.
Hard-nosed and tenacious. Big D crashes that offensive glass. One way he loves to get his points.
Lucas is checked in for Reed. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Monroe. No good. That would have tied it.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now the pass to Brandt. Dumped in against the Busher. Pass to Lucas. That shot off, and the 2000s team will go the other way with it. The drive by LeBron, and the tuck by LeBron.
I love LeBron being shifty on that play, outstanding at going right to the rack with that size, strength, and speed.
Here's Bradley. He feeds it to Lucas. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Kobe with the steal. Shaq passes to Bryant.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and James throws it down.
Uh-oh. It's one of those nights for LeBron James, just setting the place on fire right now.
Here's Frazier, Duncan with the block. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by DeBuscher. DeBuscher's got 5 rebounds tonight. A nice shot by Frazier. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the 2000s team. They lead by 4. They get the rebound. O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Barnett is checked in for Monroe. The kick out to Frazier. A pass to DeBuscher. 4 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. .131 left to play in the first half. Here's LeBron. They get it again. Duncan on the follow. And the 2000s team leads by 8.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
The 2000s team making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. Knicks trail by 8. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Uses both hands to slam it down.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for it.
So much talk about 48 minutes. The team with the lead, letting its guard down now.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
That free throw good from Duncan.
I know that shot looks like a bit of a line drive, but Timmy's pretty consistent from the free throw stretch.
Here is Frazier. He's got 10. Passes it to Barnett. Back to Frazier. New York moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's the floater. Garnett with the block.
Pick up the pace. Get the 2 for 1.
What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Lucas kicks to Frazier. And stolen by Iverson. And here they go. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Knicks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And he makes the first but misses the second. In the corner, it's James. It'll count. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with a wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's the home team. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And New York, looking at who they got. Frazier is out there with Barnett. Then there's Bradley. Then it's DeBusschere. And it's Lucas. And it's center. Kobe passes to Garnett. Offensive rebound. Duncan. And terrific work on the offensive glass. And he picks up 2. Duncan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really accurate from both the field and the line. Bradley can take over a game. But he really is one of those guys that prefers to get his within the flow of the offense.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
He had a defender all over him.
It's the all-around game of LeBron James. Dominant scorer, great rebounder, incredible passer, and an intense defender when he wants to be.
Knicks trail by 13. High, arcing shot. And LeBron moves it down hard.
LeBron James out, sprinting up the floor, his 16th season, still getting after it.
And there's the pass to DeBusschere. Here is Lucas, guarded by Kobe. Lucas against Garnett. Yep, that one goes in there. Lucas has got 12.
And you can't sleep on Lucas. I mean, he uses that big frame to kind of carve out space. Then he's savvy enough to convert when he gets those second chance opportunities. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Frazier against Iverson. Frazier the pass to Lucas. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Frazier kicks to Lucas. Garnett grabs the board. And so James will bring it up to the 2000s team. And LeBron throws it down.
LeBron not messing around. That time in the paint, close to the rim, smelling blood.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Waves checked in for Allen Iverson. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Monroe's checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Lucas. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Pass to Bradley. Unloads from 13. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And here's the 2000s team. 17-point game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Passes it to Barnett. Tries again. The Busher can't get the basket.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Monroe against Wade. So Busher passes to Monroe. New York needs to get off a shot. Garnett with the block.
They getting cold in here, Kevin? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
That's tipped. Here's Barnett. 1:31 left in the third. Here's Lucas, and it's sent back by Bryant. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. The Knicks making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Here's Monroe. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barnett. And it's sent back by Kobe. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. And they double up LeBron. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. On defense, the Knicks. Three-pointer, Wade. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Duncan.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Barnett against Kobe. Monroe outside. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Duncan. And now Kobe running the floor all by himself.
As soon as Wade looks up and sees his teammate all alone, simple pass, throws it ahead, uncontested J.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
The 2000s team making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Frazier, he's checked in for Monroe. Frazier, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed to perfection, Brent. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Here's Barnett. Poked away and out of bounds. The 2000s team will take it. And here's LeBron outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the home team holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Garnett. Duncan is out there with LeBron James. And there's Bryant. And it's O'Neal in at the point. And there's Jackson on the assist by Davis. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
New York moving it around. Here's Rackley. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Davis against Kobe. Outside, Davis. Jackson finds Davis. 5 on the clock. Oh.